Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angels in Action today. Sitting a little sideways here on my couch because I have my animals here with me on the couch on this little tiny love seat. And we are coming to you live from Ohio in the United States. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We're happy to have you today. So while you guys are logging on, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Angels in Action versus the lessons, learning, and readings with Larkin on Wednesday, and animal readings. We have Furball Fridays on Friday. So as we get started, I just want to remind you, please have a conducive environment for your success today. I have some coffee here. I have a root beer and some water. I don't have a candle right here with me on the couch, but if you would like to have a candle or incense or crystals, whatever sets the ambiance for you is what's really, really important. Okay. Also, make sure that you leave all of your garbage at the door, whatever things you're stressed or worried about, any anxiousness, whatever it is you're feeling that you're overthinking or obsessing over, make sure that you leave that at the door, because as Abraham Hicks says, the art of allowing, right? That has to do with relaxation, being in a mode that is receptive to receiving. And that means we have to calm our nervous system down by stop overthinking, relaxing just for this 1 hour. It'll just be 1 hour today so that spirit can come through. Spirit knows who's here today, and I will be providing practical wisdom that should be applied. So I find that in readings, it's not just coming and wanting me to give you answers and tell you what to do. That's not really how it works. So if that's why you're here, you should probably go find someone else doing readings, because that's not what we do here. Okay. What we do here is bring through authentic information that your higher self, your intuition, and your spirit team is aware of. And you are incarnated here. You are part of your spirit team here in this world. So it's up to you to stand in your power with their assistance. It's up to you to take action and learn to make powerful choices. And that's what they're there to help you do. They're not there to do it for you or to tell you what's going to happen. That's old school readings. We're past that. That's in the past. We're moving on to a new generation of reading and connecting with spirit. And that's what I'm here to do today. Okay. Angels in Action specifically focuses a lot on working with your angels and in the angelic realm. But it doesn't mean messages won't come through from your spirit guides or your loved ones. They will. We're here to do readings. And sometimes, angels come in the form of our animals, right? Or people that help us on the side of the road, or, other people in our lives. So anyway, I want to ask you guys, before you start asking for readings, please make sure to help calm your nervous system and set yourself up for success. Take a deep breath, help everything to slow down. Say hello first and let us know where you're listening from. And don't forget to like and love this broadcast if you find that you find it valuable and you want to help other people to find Veronica's pages and to find my Psychic Medium or my Powerful Choices page, which is right down here. Okay. Also, I'm going to put in the comments, guys, my new school community. So if you guys want to join that, it's absolutely free. It is just getting started. I don't have much in there yet. People are moving over from my other communities, but we're going to have everything from free to high-end tools, techniques, and processes in there, including online courses, lives, coffee hours, a whole schedule in there, and a place where you guys can connect with one another and ask your questions. Okay. Not reading questions, but questions about spirit or manifesting or mindset or transformation, that sort of thing. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and say hi to everyone while we light our incense, and then we will get into readings. Natasha, welcome. Dublin, Ireland. Gavin from Australia, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Listening from the Netherlands, it's me, Namira. Welcome. I love it. Thank you guys for saying hi. Noor, welcome. All right, I'm going to star you for your reading, Noor, okay? Kimberly Jones, great to see you. Hello, Margot. Rose Sullivan, hello, great to see you as well. Natasha, Shell Ann, Kelly Ann, great to see you. Let's see. Tani, welcome. Oh, I love it. You guys are from all over the world. This is so much fun. Priscilla, hello. Yes, I've got you starred. Guys, don't forget, Spirit is trying to help me be more efficient because I'm so thorough. And I go into a lot of things that should really be saved for private readings just for the sake of helping as many people as I can. Diana, welcome. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, you want to talk to your grandma. Okay, I've got you starred. Montana, that's amazing. So cool. Minnesota, Allison Stone. Maria, great to see you. Thanks for the kisses. Let's see here. If I missed anybody. Oh, New Mexico, Kimberly. That is so cool. Oh, no, you might cut out Rose. I hope not. All right. Well, I've got you guys started, and we'll try to get to as many of you as I can. Spirit Solution for me to try to help me get through as many readings as I can, because Spirit would like me to help as many people as I can on these free online readings, and says I'm a little bit slow. So they suggested that I please ask you guys to be more specific for your online readings. Although I do love cold readings, I think that's a good idea Spirit has, and Spirit's always correct. So I am following that guidance, and I'm just asking you guys to please be specific. Tell me who you want to talk to, or a name, or a birthday, or something that helps the energy for Spirit to connect to me a little bit quicker. And then that way we can get right down to business. All right. Well, I do want to get this. We're doing Dragon's Blood today. I love this. I don't know if any of you guys have smelled this. And of course, my favorite Ganeshi incense. Guidance, Maria. Okay. If you could be a little more specific, that would be great. Natasha, you want to talk to your dad? I've got you starred. Let's see, 10 years. Hello from Maine. Welcome at KR 5036. Hello. Okay. Gavin, your mom. Okay. So let me scroll up here. Ton E. I'll have to star one of your ones where you actually tell me what it is. Brothers. Okay. Oh, that's right, Kellyanne. Hawaii. I know. You're killing me here. You're killing me. Yesterday was a Hawaii day. Today is not. Kellyanne was at our Meet Your Spirit Guides this weekend. Guys, by the way, if you want to join our next Meet Your Spirit Guides, now it's working. That will be June 27th, and I still have some spaces left because I just started registering for it. So if you want to join us there to literally meet your spirit guides and find out, get confirmation, validation that they're there, and find out how they try to communicate with you. I'm going to put my email in here. Whoops, caps lock, no. Larkin's Readings at gmail.com. Please do me a favor. If you do decide to email me to join Meet Your Spirit Guides, when you email me, put Spirit Guides in the email so I know you want to register. But you also need to save Larkin's Readings at gmail.com. Spain, Margot. Awesome. I was just telling my husband how much I love Spain last night. Save me to contacts. So save that email to contacts. Otherwise, you may not know that I've emailed you back. Okay, because it may go to spam or some other strange folder. All right. All right. So let's go up here. Message from your dad, Gary. Awesome. Thank you, KR. Your cat, Otis. Oh, yes. Okay, Kellyanne, we'll get to that. Let's see. Your brother, Ashley, 10-year anniversary. There it is. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go in order where Spirit guides me today. And then we'll try to get through as many people as we can. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Diana Banks, let me know you're still here, please. I'm sure you are because we're just getting started. Now, guys, I will always ask for confirmation that you're there because sometimes people pop off, they have to go do something, or I haven't called on them fast enough, or whatever the reason is, and they disappear. And I want to just read for who's on here in case those people don't come back. That way I'm at least reading for, I know you guys are getting the reading. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Oh, you're there. Excellent. Okay. So Wednesday is my birthday. Well, happy birthday ahead of time to you, Diana. That's a wonderful day to have a birthday. And I would love to get a message from my grandma in spirit. Okay. Oh, your grandmother's going to be celebrating with you. Let's see. I see a sweet and small circle of close friends around you, Diana. Are you planning on going out with some friends for your birthday? Not necessarily Wednesday, but in celebration. Your grandma's showing me she's going to be there. She's showing me she's always celebrating with you. Let's confirm and validate this is her here. So the energy and the grandma energy that is stepping forward for you, Diana, says she loved to laugh with you. She shows me her joyful laughter. She shows me her wanting you to not take things so seriously and how she tried to encourage lighthearted fun and ease of life in your life while she was here. Oh, you miss her every day. Oh, yes. Um, let's see. You said, yay, you're in Great Falls, Montana, spending it with my dad's uncle Michael. Awesome. Okay, well, she's showing me surrounded by a small group of people that you're close to. So it looks as though you'll be able to celebrate with a small group of people there. That's wonderful. She says she is and is going to be present. She's also showing me a small energy in the sphere. And I'm not getting a clarity as to if this was a small animal that she left, a cat or a dog. I'm just seeing a small energy down near her feet in the energetic sphere here. And I'm seeing that energy as being significant. Hi, Amy Jones. Welcome. Let's see. Katie Louise, put something specific in the comments, please. Spirit wants me to ask for you guys to ask specific questions so I can move through people more quickly, okay? When I do evidence and confirmation, it takes a little bit longer anyway, so they want me to be specific at least when you guys start your questions, okay? So she's showing me this small energy. I don't know if it's your pet or if it's your uncle's pet or if it was her pet, but she's showing me this small non-human animal energy that is present. She's also showing me, Diana, you spending quiet time outside with the trees to find peace. And she's saying it's so important that you do what brings you peace and what brings you joy. And I want to say, Diana, I believe one of the reasons she's saying this is because that is the essence of who we are. She understands us now as a being on the other side. It's not a state of mind like happy and sad is a state of our egoic mind, but peace and joy is actually the essence of who and what we are. And she knows that now. Okay. She's aware of that now. Let's see. You love nature and hiking. Okay. Well, she is showing you. Guys, I'm starring your readings, okay? But I'm reading with somebody now, so I'll get to yours and star them. She's showing me you spending time outside and you love nature and hiking. Okay. So she's showing me you finding peace there. Hi, Sarah Jones. Welcome. And she wants you to continue doing that. And that's interesting because as I was making my YouTube live today, one of the things we were talking about was finding peace in nature and how important that is to have a nice centered place. And she wants you to start from that foundation. She wants you to remember the joy that she exuded and how she tried to be a demonstrator of being lighthearted and sort of rolling through life, rolling with whatever's going on, because she's saying it'll make it pass more easily. She's happy to see you surrounded by people that you love and by family. And she's glad you're getting to have some time out. She also says, make a focus for the year. for yourself for this year as you enter into a new year. Make focus for yourself. She's showing me you holding something small in your hand. I'm just seeing your hand closed that belonged to her. And she wants you to know that her energy will stay within the items that you have, and that as you hold that, whatever that small is, that trinket, whatever that is that you can hold in your hand that belongs to her. She's showing me your hand closed with her energy inside. I believe it looks like it's something metal. Maybe like silver or brass or bronze. I can't see it because you're holding it in your hand. The energy feels like metal to me. She's showing me her energy will remain there with you, and keep a hold of that. It's a way to have that physical connection. Okay. She also wants to thank you for talking to her and thinking about her every day, and for your love, because she says she's still receiving your love. And every time you think of her and talk to her, she can hear you. Okay, she can hear you. Your connection, Diana, is going to be stronger to her now. So you're going to be able to sense her more now. She's showing me that she loves to talk to you through birds hopping through the trees while you're hiking or outside. Specifically, very vocal birds. So not just showing up, but she likes to send you birds that speak. So, she says a lot of like woodpeckers and blue jays. What is the other one she's showing me? Mockingbirds. She's showing me these birds that are very vocal that speak to you. And she wants you to know that when you see and sense them, that is her, especially if they continue talking to you or they do something unusual for you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I see you, Tani. I see you, Gavin. Guys, understand that I see your readings and I'm starring them, but if I'm in the middle of a reading, I'm going to finish that reading first, okay? I feel closer to her when I wear the necklace. She was my favorite grandma, and I always long for her. Okay, so that is probably what she's showing me you holding in your hand before or after you put it on, that necklace. Because it feels like metal to me. Feels like something that jewelry would be made of. But she hasn't opened her hand and shown me or had your hand open. She just shows me you holding it. So do you hold that before you put it on? Do you hold that and feel her energy first? She's showing me you holding it in your hand. So that'd probably be even before or after you put on or take off that necklace, okay? I'm going to send you with your grandma. I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can today, but know, Diana, that she is there with you and she will continue to be there with you your entire life. Okay. Keep talking to her. Know that she does visit you in the astral plane. You don't remember her in your dreams so much, but she does come and has come in your dreams, but she especially is with you in the astral plane. As you will find, I will be telling many of you that your loved ones come to you when you are dreaming in the astral plane. Okay. Dreams are different. In the astral plane, your soul is actually visiting with them. And you and your grandma do that. Okay. And she helps to encourage and support you. You guys do get to exchange energy on that plane. Okay. So keep connecting with her, Diana. She is there. And just know that you'll be able to recognize her presence now and feel it more easily now that we've had this reading. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, guys, I'm going to scroll up here, see who I have next. Whew, this is all blowing right in my face today. All right. I have the dragon's blood incense today, guys, for us. And I have it in a little elephant holder today. And it just so happens to be blowing in my face. All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see. Okay. All right, Tani, I have you start next. My brother Ashley, please. It was his 10th anniversary on the 31st of May. Oh my goodness. So on the other side, that seems like nothing to him, Tani. To you, it feels like forever because you're here experiencing the illusion of time. But understand, to your brother, it's just like this, right? Like you're going to be back with him on the other side like this. So, I'm not going to say that he misses you, because they're at peace on the other side and they recognize that they are still with you. And the only difference is the egoic veil, which we have when we incarnate, and our lower frequency when we're incarnated. So we can experience contrast in the physical world. Okay. But he loves you so much. And he knows, he's actually sort of giggling. He has a beautiful smile. He's sort of giggling because he says every day he watches how much you miss him. And every day he's wanting to say to you, don't miss me. I'm still here with you. We can still talk. It's different for you, but he is still present with you. Okay. And he also lets you know that you'll be understanding everything when you get to the other side where he is. He is well. And it's interesting because the first thing souls always want me to share with people is that they are at peace and they're well and they're present. Those three things are the most important. Okay. But understand, this whole at peace thing was made up by religion. Okay. It was made up. They are at peace because they are peace. Now, often souls will have things that maybe they didn't learn that they came to learn, or they have a concern and a focus to help and support those of you that are here, because you guys here, we here are not, we're the ones that aren't at peace. Okay. And that brings them things to work on. But they work from things from a place of peace because they are on the other side, guys. We all are souls, our joy, our peace, our love, our abundance. Okay. We experience this differently, Tani, because the egoic mind experiences contrast, the soul doesn't. So the egoic mind will say happy or sad, heaven or hell, I don't know, what are some different contrasts that we have? The lack of abundance or abundance. Okay, but he is well, but he is going to stick with you. And he wants you to know that when you are thinking of him or talking to him or wishing you could talk to him and interact, or just kind of, vent to him and feel understood, that part he wants you to know you can still do. And he gets it, and he does respond to you. What he's showing me is I'm asking him inside conversation, which is why I'm looking up at my third eye. He is showing me that he tries to get through to you with signs and symbols, usually like words and images. He says could be anything: a billboard, a commercial, a song, a license plate. He also tries to get through to you with sounds. So like bells, wind chimes, things like clanking or clacking, like unusual noises to get your attention. He's trying to get through to you that way. He's really working on all the clairs, actually, which is really cool. Usually souls will give me one or two that they're trying to get through, but he's trying to get through in all of these. He's trying to get through in a claircognizance, but he says that's actually hard because you're mixing up what he's trying to share with you with your own thoughts. Your thoughts of missing him are getting in the way, and your thoughts sort of go in circles. So he has a hard time entering into that. So you could see the difference. But he does think he gets through better with emotion, like coming through to you with feeling when his energy is in your energetic body, and it causes you to really miss him and maybe feel really sentimental or sad. That's him being present there with you. But he says he's still not sure that you're getting the message that it's him. You're attributing most of this to you missing him, to you thinking about him. And he wants you to know a lot of that is him. Okay, that is him trying to come through. Let's see. Kelly Ann says, so the ego creates the veil of forgetfulness. Yes, you also have amnesia, Kelly Ann. That's correct. Um, let's see. I know you are. Tani says, I'm trying to really see his signs, but I will try harder. Okay, hold on. We're going to get back to that. Trying harder isn't necessarily the best thing to do. Okay, you want to try differently, not necessarily harder. I do get songs, and if he knocks, I will hear that because I will jump. Yes, 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 exactly. So it is sort of amusing to me because when he's showing me the sounds, he is showing me weird, just weird sounds, like, a pipe falling or something making a loud metal sound. Might be something in the neighborhood that makes a big boom. Just strange sounds of things falling or being hit so that you get because he wants to pull you out of whatever you're thinking about and doing to get your attention. So know now that you've had this reading, that is him. He's doing that. Okay. He's trying to get your attention. And he says, in order, what he's learned over trying to connect with you is that if he doesn't do something out of the unusual to pull you out of your own thoughts and emotions, you don't, it doesn't stop you and get your attention. But he says he's having trouble getting to the next point, which is then he doesn't know how to get you to realize that's him, right? He's like, he's getting your attention with the knocks and the clanking and the unusual sounds, but it's not necessarily, you're not sure it's him. He's like, it is him, it's him. And he loves it. He's like, when you jump and get startled, he laughs, but he's like, come on. He's like, he's rooting for you, like, come on. So let's see. So yeah, so he's trying to get through to you in all those ways, but trust the signs. Tani, you want to trust them because the more you trust them, the more he can give you more that you'll recognize. Because I'm seeing he gives you a lot you don't even recognize. Okay. Let's talk about the trying harder. And guys, if you're sitting there waiting for a reading, going like, come on, when is she going to get to me? Maybe I should go find another reader. She's so slow. When is she going to call on me? Okay. Don't do that. Because when you guys are thinking that, you're blocking yourself from what you're receiving. Some of you I won't get to today, and I won't get to call on you. But Spirit knows who's here. So they will be sending messages through the readings I do for you regardless. Even if it's not totally personalized and you have to wait till next time to get called on, they are speaking to you guys. So like this right here, when Tani says, I'm trying really hard, but I'll try harder. This is for all of you from your loved ones. So be open to hearing it. Don't miss it. Don't try too hard. When you try too hard, it's the same as trying to manifest too hard, right? The more you want something when you're manifesting, the more resistance there is, right? Because Abraham Hicks says every subject is two subjects. So the more you want money, the more you want a relationship, the more you feel it's a need, the more resistance you have. And so all the power that goes into manifesting it gets blocked by all the power of wanting, and you're at a standstill and nothing happens. So don't try harder. Remember why I stall in the beginning of these lives. I stall. I don't jump right into readings. I don't gratify everybody's panic and hurry and want and need and gimme a reading. I do not succumb to that because it is my job to hold space for you and help you understand you need to calm your nervous system if you want to hear from your loved ones. You need to learn to be relaxed. You need to learn the art of allowing in order to receive. And I likewise have to keep myself in that state to receive for you. So I want to send you away with, the lesson we learned from the Bible. Don't just give them fish, but teach them to fish. I want you guys to know you can connect with your loved ones. Here's your power. I'm handing it to you right now. Don't try harder. Instead, trust that they are there. That's what these readings are for. That trust is the bridge between the known and the unknown. It becomes the known. It becomes the evidence. It becomes the validation. And the more you do that, the more they can come through. So instead of trying harder, sit back and relax and go, I know you're there, Ashley. I may not pick up on everything you say yet or all your messages, but I know without a doubt, I trust that you're there. And oh, look what just happened. I know that's from you. And then apply gratitude. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for continuing to try to get through to me. Thank you for your signs and symbols and messages. That, my friends, allows it to flood in. Okay, so that's what you want to do. All right. Haha, he knows I'm stubborn, and yes, my thoughts are everywhere. So glad he knows that. Yes. So that's part of the evidence, okay, that it's really him, right? Because I wouldn't know that. And Spirit tries very hard to give us readers evidence in whatever way they can that it's really them. So you know we're actually connecting with them. Sometimes I get names, sometimes it's feelings and emotions, sometimes it's what you observe and or what they've observed. They try to come through me. Sometimes it's their messages or just their personality that comes through. Okay. And that's very cool. Let's see. He's showing me he's also keeping an eye on an old friend and a buddy of his. He's going to keep track of him as well. And he is showing me that you guys play and have fun also in the astral plane. He says, this is very interesting because a lot of times when spirit comes through and shows me who's in the like what you guys do in the astral plane, it's so often nature settings, like taking walks in a field or in the woods or anything like that. It's amazing. He's actually showing me you guys like visiting different spirits, different cities in different realms and dimensions. Like you guys don't just hang out, like you're in the astral plane, but in the astral plane, from the astral plane, you guys go and visit different dimensions. He's showing me, Tawny, that it looks like you guys were good at sharing adventures together. And he shows me that you travel around and you guys do a lot of different experiences together in the astral plane. And he's like, every single night, you're together every single night and you do it and you have fun and you laugh and you talk. And he says this at that point, your soul gets to share with him. It's not so much the stuff from your egoic self that you're concerned about, Tawny, but your soul connects and communicates with him and talks about the things that your egoic self is struggling with so that you can bring it back. And he gives you guidance and reassurance. And then he says, you take that with you. And even though you don't remember the astral plane experience together, he says, you do take that and you apply it and you are integrating it into your life. And he's so, so proud of you like that. He's like, he knows you miss him, but he's like, you don't actually need me. You're okay. You are okay. And he's not going to go anywhere. He's super proud of you. You guys are from the same soul family. So when you return back to the non-physical, you guys will be back together. Okay. I know you guys hear me say this a lot, but it's the truth. So many times we incarnate with our soul family, with our loved ones. And, this illusion of separation is just that. It's an illusion. And it's meant to be painful so that we can learn, grow, and evolve. Okay. But it's not really the end all. Okay. This is just a pit stop. Your soul's eternal, right, Tawny? So this is just a pit stop in what's happening. So Tawny, I'm going to leave you, send you with your brother. You, let's see. Oh, you responded here. Sorry. Well, yes, I feel that. Wow. I never knew it was him. Yep. It's him. It's him. How fun he is. I love that. Okay. Let's see here. I see you, Allison. Okay. I'm trying to be efficient today, guys. I'm trying to be efficient. Oh, Carla's praying for your family. So sweet. Let's see here. Yes, we do weird sounds in our place. Yep. Well, that's him. That's absolutely him. And it's not going to stop because he doesn't want you to, he wants you to know constantly in a physical way that he's there. Wow. Thank you so much. This has taught me a lot and opened me up to know and be glad it's him. Yes. And here's the cool thing. I was just about to say, as I send him off with you, you will be able to connect with him more strongly now. And I can see that message has gotten through to you. You're realizing that, which is super cool. Yeah, I see him doing it and laughing and making me jump because he would always do that to scare me. Amazing. It's him. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He loves it. But, he wants to make sure he's worked really hard. Your loved ones do this, guys, worked really hard to make sure you recognize his personality in that, to recognize that it's him. Okay. So that's amazing. All right. Oh, I love your hearts and your response. Hi, Sharon Williamson. Thank you guys. Hey, Kaweezy. Hey, Haley. Thank you guys for responding. So, Tawny, you get it now. Good. So glad and grateful I came on here to get this guidance and message. It's really helping me. Excellent. That's why we do it. I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Sharon. Thank you, Tawny. Keep me posted. You'll get better and better at this, okay? Let's see. Maria says, I learned listening to your messages. Perfect. That's what Spirit wants. Spirit wants you guys to all learn from this, okay? They use this as a learning tool. All right. You're welcome, Tawny. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll back up. Hi, Courtney. Welcome. Courtney, I'm going to star you, okay? I know I'm not going to get to all you guys today, but I'm going to try my best. I will take everything you've said and wait for him to send me more messages and noise. Yes. You'll get it easier now. You'll get it much easier now, Tawny. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. All right, I'm going to scroll back up, guys. I'm going in order here. Katie Louise Smith, yes, your dad is around you and your children. Absolutely. And your children can sense him, whether you know it or not. They can sense him. All right. Let's see here. I just want to, if I see quick questions like that, guys, I'm going to try to answer them, even if I'm scrolling up to get to somebody else. The next one that I start, I try to quick answer questions like that if I can. Okay. Let's see here. I see you, Carla. I've got you starred as well. Okay, guys, I'm trying to go through these as quickly as I can. Okay, I want to remind you, I like to be super thorough, but on the free online readings, it's not going to be as thorough as a private reading with someone. And Spirit keeps reminding me they want me to get through as many people as I can because they want to bring them peace and healing. So at least if you know your loved one is there and you get those messages, that's better than, to get that to more people than to let people go without at least getting that confirmation. Okay. All right, Christine, let's see. Let's tune in here. Make sure you're here. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. You're listening. Great. Hi, Carrie. Anxiety issues. All right. I saw you, Carla. I've got you posted. No worries about you today, Kellyanne. Okay. Well, you got a whole Saturday with me, which was awesome for Meet Your Spirit Guides. I love it. Hi, Vanna. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Angela, welcome. Okay, so let's see. I'm just making sure Christine is still here. Oh, you're there. Good. Okay. You understand. Good, Carla. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's only one of me, guys, so got to do what I can here. And then you got to switch modes with each new soul and spirit team that comes through. We have to, I have to switch modes. I see you, Carrie. All right, guys. Let's see messages from your dad. Christine, can you post your dad's name or birthday in the comments, please? Because there's actually 3 gentleman energies surrounding you. One is a more elderly, like it would be a grandfather energy. And then one looks like it's more of it would be either an older brother or an uncle energy. It's so they can come through, guys, either the younger version of themselves or the way you last remembered them. So if they show to me in appearance or I feel or sense age, remember they're ageless on the other side, right? So when they come through to that with the different ages, for me, it's representing usually in regards to either each other or you. So I can help to identify depending on how they're able to come through. And you have 3 male energies around you, kind of on your left side. They all sort of came forward together when I was reading that you were asking to talk to your dad. So I want to make sure I have the correct one That's your dad moving forward. I believe he's the one coming through in the front. Oh, hi. Okay, Tangelo. All right, I've got little Tangelo again. We'll see if he stays here with us. He probably won't. He'll probably jump up back there for me. Okay. Okay, Traeger Peterson, March 11th. Okay. Okay. Mm, let's see here. Whoops, whoops. Uh, let's see here. Hi, Kweezy. I always read for Sky, buddy. I read for Sky some on Saturday. So if Sky has anything else you want or need to hear, absolutely. I'll try to get to him today. I can't promise anything, but I will try, okay? We've got a long group of people start. It was so fun to get to meet you, Kweezy. That was so fun on Saturday. I really enjoyed that. Okay. All right. Sorry here. I've got a kitty here. Let me just scroll down here. Okay, we'll try to get to you. I see you, Gavin. Great. Yep, I've got you started, buddy. Okay. Yep. Okay. Got a kitty on my lap. Okay, so you've got these three male energies here. I believe the energy that is your dad, I'm asking him to step forward because they came in as three, is moving forward to the front. So he's stepping forward and trying to show his appearance to me more clearly as the other ones are sort of faded out. That was fun Saturday. Yes, it was, Kweezy. And we're just wearing sort of casual clothes, saying that he's been trying to connect with you more clearly. The first thing that he's transcending to me, it's not really in words, it's not really in images, it's kind of in ideas. Um, Christine, it's sort of like it's sort of like a knowing he's sharing with me. And it's energy regarding his estate. So it would be like, his belongings, his what happens with his finances and his belongings and his ownership of things upon his passing. He's bringing that to my attention. So it's either a concern of his or it's something he's observing you or people working through and being concerned about. That's the first thing he's showing me. He's showing me that he feels as though, or at least from what he's showing me that he believes or is observing, that he didn't want to leave any burdens for anyone. He didn't want to leave anything undone. He realizes that's not possible. I want to make sure. Okay, good. You're there. Okay. He's showing me that all material things work themselves out. And those things aren't a concern for him from the other side. But he is conscious of who and what is left behind upon his passing and the emotion and the responsibility that leaves for those of you that are here. He's showing me another male energy still here in this world that he's been trying to get in touch with. It's an energy that it's a male energy that he felt sort of like care or concern for. So I don't know if this is a younger brother or if this is a son, but he's showing me this in the relationship, him having felt responsible, sort of an older brother or older or fatherly figure towards some sort of a responsibility to care for or look after. He's been trying to get through him as well. He said there were a lot of visitations that he made upon his passing during the few days after. He's showing me his soul traveling around in this world to friends and loved ones and people he felt he needed to, I don't want to use the word say goodbye, but needed to connect with while his frequency was still low in this world. And he's showing me folders and notebooks and paperwork. He's not giving me a context to it, so I'm not sure if these are things he was working on, but I'm seeing a desk, or if it's something that someone else is working on his behalf, but he's showing me files, notebooks, paperwork, and a desk. And he's showing me this going around and visiting everyone after he passed. So I'm sorry, I'm having a side conversation with him. I'm trying to get him to clarify what he's saying because he's trying very hard. You understand everything I'm saying? Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good because that lets me know. Here, Jackie. Here, you want to go in there? Go on, you can go in. That lets me know, yes, that you understand what's being said. Here, sweetie, you want to come back up with me? So he is at peace on the other side, but he is observing those that are not at peace on this side with his passing. And he's giving me the feeling and the essence of, but we can all be at peace about this because everything's okay. We can all be at peace about this. Everything's okay. And everything will work itself out. He's learning to and guys, this is kind of, so I'll try to explain this. He's learning to try to communicate with those of you still here in a way that better fits each one of you. Okay. So if this sounds funny to you guys, when we cross over, we can communicate a lot better to those here. And like they can always receive from us, but we sometimes have trouble receiving with them. So they often have to learn and figure out the best way to get through to us. Or if we have blocks or doubts or questioning or we're trying too hard, it's harder for them to get through. Right. So I'm working with him today to soften that energy so he can bring more through. He came in right away. He showed up right away. But it looks as though some specifics and details are harder energetically for him to convey. And that often has to do with, unsettling, I find, with the family or with his passing on the other side. Um, and so he'll continue to work on that. The more he comes through to me, the easier it is for him to come through. Um, he loves you very much and um, he wants you to start having more fun and enjoying yourself more. He's like, "You work so hard for everything, but where is the fun?" And he's showing me you may have gotten that from him, that if he had he's showing me the things he took very seriously. And but he's showing me that he would have liked to have shown you how to handle some of the more serious things in maybe a more lighthearted manner, to be a little more playful and have a little more fun. But he's like, he cared so much. And he kept a lot of those things private. Like he would express things in a way that was maybe feel good for someone or what needed to be shared. But maybe he kept a lot of those private emotions to himself in the process. In other words, his communications were often processed. Right? He didn't just blurt them out necessarily. They were processed first. So they were, softened or polished or expressed in a way that would get a result or a solution, and that's fine. He has no regrets there, but he's also sharing that um, he wants you to be able to also enjoy and let go and take your care and your compassion and your concern about things and trying to explain it how he's showing me. Um, Let go of the part you don't need and take just the part you need, and then let your vibration soar higher, right? And just moving on and sort of letting it go and enjoying and really enjoying life, enjoying yourself. Okay. I love you guys are saying hi to each other now. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Um, he has actually been trying, Christine. You guys hear me talk about the astral plane, but he's really been trying to come to you in your dreams because he's been trying to come to you where you're processing, where your brain is processing the past, his passing and everything. And he wants you to know that anything that you feel or you say or that comes up that you would have wanted to say to him, that you're thinking, wow, I didn't get to tell him this, or I should have said that, or I wish I had said this more. He's like, you can do it right now. It's not too late. Okay. It's not too late. You can do it right now. And he will always, always, always hear you. And he says he will always, always, always respond. So, as I send you off with your dad, understand that you are going to be able to communicate with him better and see his messages. He really gets through to you with clairsentient mostly right now, Christine, but I'm seeing that his ability to connect and communicate with you is going to get stronger, as will yours to pick up on him as well. Okay. Especially now that we've had this connection. I've done some breakthrough with him energetically. So it's going to be easier for him now to come through to you as well. Ask very specific questions of him, Christine, and then wait for the answer. And the first one you feel or think that's the right one, that's him. Once you start thinking that's not him, okay, that's you. But when you are asking him something or telling him something, that first response is him. Okay. And he says you can feel him with like warmth or tingling. You can feel the love of his energy around you. And you'll be able to, you know, pick up on just feeling a presence or asking a question and having him respond. Okay. Um, Guys, be specific if you're asking for readings. I have you guys start. Okay. If you guys don't get a reading today, come back at 3 p.m. EDT on Wednesday for lessons, learning, and readings with Larkin. And I'll be doing more readings on Wednesday, okay? You guys can also, don't forget, you can join my school community. It's absolutely free. I'm going to pop it down here. It is for both mindset, manifesting, healing, and transformation, and spiritual and metaphysical work. It's a community for intuitive people, and I don't have much in it yet. I just opened it up 4 days ago. People are coming in from my other communities, but there are going to be lives in there, coffee hours. I'm going to put, it'll be free all the way up through high-end stuff. You can join us there. It'll be tools, techniques, and processes in there that you guys can use for healing, transformation, spiritual growth and awakening, metaphysical and mindset work. It'll be a fun community, and it's free. So you could go in there and enjoy that, okay? Let's see. All right. Hi, Chloe Gregory. Welcome. So, Christine, let's see. I am going to send you off with your dad. Please know you'll be able to connect with him now more. And I hope that you will keep me posted on this. Okay, keep me posted on how you're doing with this. The more you talk to him and interact, the more easy it's going to be to feel what's going on and interact with him, okay? And remember, your relationship is not ended. It has merely transformed. So right now you're going through a phase of rebuilding your relationship with the soul that was your dad. Okay, you're rebuilding your original relationship before you guys incarnated. You're reconnecting that way. And you can build this deep relationship with him while he's on the other side. Okay, he wants to thank you for coming forward with him, and I'm going to send you off with your dad now, okay? All right. Christine, thank you for letting me read for you. I'm going to send you off with your dad. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the coffee hour idea, Kellyanne. Yeah, we're going to be doing that on Monday mornings, and that's going to be fun. Half an hour on Monday mornings. All right, guys. Let's see. I see you, Gavin. Hold on here. I see you guys. Hold on. I see you, Carla. All right, guys. I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to have to take off for today. But if you don't get a reading today, you guys will get one. You can come back on Wednesday, okay? You'll get one on Wednesday. Try to get to as many people as I can, guys. I've got horses. Tonight's my night to feed the horses, and I got an hour drive in traffic. Got to feed, do feet, let out, treat cuts and bites and all sorts of goody stuff. All right. I see you, Carla, too. Okay. All right, Gavin. Let's see. I know you're still there. Hey, Nicole. Let's see. Salama Witna, welcome. You're welcome, Christine. You're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Hold on, guys. So one of the things I saw up here. I see your messages, guys. Gavin, you want to know if she's still around and watching over my kids? Absolutely. So she wouldn't be going anywhere. Guys, let's see here. Hold on a second. I want to see something in your other post, Gavin. See where you said you're still here. So our loved ones, when they cross over, guys, they can they're not our spirit guides per se. Our spirit guides are different. Those who did the Meet Your Spirit Guides this weekend learned a lot about that. Our spirit guides are specifically there to guide, help, and encourage us every moment of our lives. That is their job. That becomes their official job. Our loved ones, when they cross over, they can be guides, but they're not our quote unquote official spirit guides. Okay. But a lot of them choose to, not all of them, a lot of them choose to stay with us and work with us for the rest of our lives and look over and watch our families. Okay. A lot of them do that. And so this is something that your mom is doing, and she's very loyal and dedicated to that. She wants to not miss any moment or anything special that happens um, in your lives. And she wants you guys to know that she's present, but more importantly, she's holding space for you guys. Okay, she is holding space for you guys. Oh, great, Maria. Awesome. We'll see you on school. So let's see here. Thank you, Chloe Gregory. I'm going to try to get to you guys, but come back Wednesday if I don't get to you, okay? Because I have a lot of people start. I've been having lots of people show up for readings, and it's been hard to get through everyone in an hour. I'm trying my best. All right. So Gavin, I'm seeing let's see, do you have 2 or 3 kids? Because I'm seeing 3 younger energies that she's watching over very intently. 3 younger energies that she's watching over very intently. So it could be either your kids, or it could be, if you only have 2 kids, another young child, or to her, a grandchild in the family. But she's showing me 3 like grandchildren energies that she's watching over very, very intently. Okay. And so, the feeling I get, I'm seeing them together. So the feeling I'm getting is that she's watching over your 3 children. But if you don't have 3, then she's watching over another child in that category. Like that would be like a grandchild to her. Okay. So I'm seeing 3 grandchildren or grandchildren energies that your mom is watching over, that she is showing me. So I appreciate that. She's giving me that as evidence for you. She's showing me she has fun running around with everyone. Everyone's becoming so busy doing their own things, and she really enjoys that. She wants you to know that she doesn't want you to question if she's still present as time goes on, because she wants to remind you that there is no such thing as time. And so as the years go on, so I'm assuming, looks like she's been gone more than a few years. As the years go on, that's not going to change her impact and participation in your lives. She's going to remain that present, okay, regardless of how long she's gone. And she'll remain that present in everyone's lives, okay? Let's see. Let me check over here. She's going to stay very present. 3 young kids. Yep, I see them as young. Yes. Yes. Very good. But do you understand though, Gavin, that it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. That grandmother energy, the family energy is still there. Doesn't, she's showing me them as young, but it doesn't matter. That presence can still be there regardless. Okay. Yes, there are 3. Okay, perfect. So she showed me that. So that's excellent. All right. She knows each of their souls very well, just like she knows your soul. You guys are in the same soul family. Okay. So she knows their soul and they know hers. So earlier in your reading, Gavin, when she told me to share with you, I'm trying to remember how I said this before, um, that she was very present in all their lives and that they recognized that energy, they could interact with that energy. Know that their souls know each other, okay? So, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing send-offs. Sorry if I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at my third eye here and what she's showing me. I'm seeing send-offs. I'm seeing that she helped them to pack their soul baggage. What does that mean? Well, before we come into this world, we go into a garden and we have picked and chosen what it is we want to learn, who our spirit guides are going to be, etc. We have pre-programmed our cosmic memory so that when we have amnesia, what things we're going to maintain and keep, and what things we're going to forget, what things are going to come through, what traits and qualities we're going to have, that sort of thing, right? And that's all going to mix with our genetics. And what she's showing me is that she was present for each of their souls in packing their soul luggage. And that she gave each one of them, because our loved ones and our guides and our spiritual teachers and our soul family members, they can give us gifts to bring into our incarnation. They bring us traits and qualities and strengths and that sort of thing. They give us things that are going to help us in our life's journey. And she says she helped them as souls to pack their baggage. And she shows me her with them in this garden before they incarnated, okay? And that, in her showing me that, that represents to me that she would have been on the other side when before they were born. So she would have been helping them. If she's showing me them doing that, that shows me that she would have been helping them prepare for this life. So please don't underestimate the relationship and the guardianship that she has with them. Okay. It is just as strong as it is with you. Okay. So please know this. I'm going to scroll down here before we round her up and see if you've got any more questions. Hi, Nikki. I got you started, honey. Okay. She never met them. Okay. So there we go. That's confirmation. All right. That's validation. That's more evidence that she gave you. Okay. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay. She knows their soul. And that's probably why she's showing me in such delight watching everyone go through their life. Okay. And how busy that they are. All right, guys. I see you, Kawizi. All right. Let's see. Very good to hear. Yes, you were very close. You were very close. And she is continuing to help and support you. She gives you energy. She gives you wisdom. She says you are an amazing mother. And she sees, she sees that closeness as the benefit that you're also able to give to your children. Okay. Your 9-year-old always asks about her. Okay. So, and that's not an accident, Gavin. That is not an accident, right? Because their souls have been connected. Their souls were connected. Okay. And they have met, and she does know her. And, I can relate to this, guys. I mean, my mother-in-law passed on before I even met my husband. And she was immediately very present in my life. Very, very present. Like, I love and miss her as though she'd been in this world. She would come to me in dreams. She was such a guiding force. She helped establish our wedding, and the way we conducted our wedding. I mean, her presence is so strong in our lives. And so don't underestimate the power of your loved ones passed on, okay? All right, guys, I want to share a couple things with you. Do not hang up. Listen to what I have to say. Don't just run away, all right? If you did not get a reading today, I will get back on with you tonight and I will comment. It will be later, it'll probably be in the middle of the night when I get home from the barn. I will comment on your questions. If it's something quick I can answer in your comments, I will just do it in the comments. Okay. If it is more of a reading that you need and you're wanting to connect with a loved one, please come back on Wednesday. I will do my very, very best. I have at least an hour drive. I have to feed the horses. I have to turn horses out. I'll probably be at the barn all night till 4 in the morning. So I do have to get going. But on Wednesday, I'll be back at 3 p.m. EDT, which is 8 p.m. BST. I will try my best to get to all of you. Veronica has the best readers I've ever seen here. So you can also join her other lives and readers she has. If you like this and want to follow me, my psychic medium page is right down here. You can like and follow that. You can also check out my YouTube page. Don't forget to join my free school community. There's going to be so much going on in there. I'm just building it, but people are joining, and it's going to be a wonderful community for intuitive people where I'm going to start doing lives. There's going to be opportunities for all sorts of tools, techniques, and processes in there for both mindset manifesting and spiritual mediumship and metaphysical work. Okay. So thank you all for tuning in with me. Gavin, I'm going to send your mom with you. And I look forward to reading for those of you who didn't get a reading on Wednesday. And I'll pop in tonight and try to comment on everything. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me tonight. And I will talk to you all on Wednesday or in my school account. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye. Let's see here. See you guys. Don't forget to like this if you found it valuable so more people can find it. Bye, guys.